Imagine spending all this time creating a really sick OC and you're really excited about the design and you found out an AI website ripped it band for band. Sorry, ignore my cat. He got his nuts snipped today. He's not very happy. This is a post posted in r/anti-AI by user A underscore Ice Slayer. Ice writes, "My art and character got stolen for AI generation. There's nothing I can do about it, and it's effing me up." The website is called PixAI, and from what I found out, the website is specifically for accurately generating characters. My original character got stolen to train a model on the website. If you look at some images, some of them heavily resemble my art. Slides 11 and 12 shows the website's copyright policy. And if I wanted my character taken down, I would need to basically dox myself to them with my full legal name, address, signature, and telephone number. So let's take a look here. Oh boy. This is Antares Ice Slayer. This is a wild site. I've never heard of this site before, but does this mean that you can just choose like this style and then generate in it? Because if that's the case, that's wild. There's just a whole list of styles on here. I'm just curious as to how many artists had their stuff stolen without consent, and there's just a model for their work here. This is a style I've seen a lot of times. A lot of these styles I've seen many of. And yeah, this looks to be the model in question, trained by a user named CFV54. A commenter adds, "This model is using stolen art. Auntie wouldn't appreciate you using her art for an AI model. Please take this model down at once." And here you can see some works that were made using this completely stolen model. And from my knowledge, this model is actually based off of a design that Ice Slayer made, because they have this webtoon that is really popular, 100,000 views, called Last One Standing under the action and sports tag on Webtoons. And it is a completed webtoon. This is the very first chapter where you can see there are two characters featured, and one of them, the white-haired one, looks to be the one that the model was trained after. And look at the side-by-side. Here is the original where you can see their actual DeviantArt handle is visible as a watermark on the bottom. These are, of course, the two characters, the two OCs from the webtoon. And then here we can see the side-by-side, right? We have original, AI generated. We have original, AI generated. And if you go to their Instagram, you can literally find the original September 29th, posted super recently. Here another one, original, the generated version. The framing is the same. Another side by side. This one literally looks like they just took the art and shoved it straight into the AI. And just look at the different text. "Okay, fine, I forgive you." And this one, "Okay, Finns, I lectars you." That sounds like I'm saying a bad word. This one, the framing for this is beautiful. And then we have the stolen one. And apparently this is the copyright page to take it down, where you need one, your physical electronic signature, whether simple or reliable, identification of the copyrighted works and or material subject matter if it's been infringed upon, identification of material you believe to be infringing in a precise manner, indicating the name of the owner or a legal representative and contact means to receive notifications, adequate contact info, name, postal address, telephone number, and email address, and a statement of good faith that the copyrighted material is not authorized by the copyright owner. So this is actually something that is in YouTube as well. If you want to submit a copyright takedown notice, if you want to do it through YouTube, you need to either provide all of your information, name, postal address, telephone number, so literally to dox yourself, and the person who's like giving you the copyright strike notice will receive this information. The legal ramifications is because, oh, well, you know, if the other person were to sue you, they need to be able to actually legally do so. Like, they need to be able to give you the documents legally, which needs to be mailed to your mailing address. The downside is it ends up doxing creators, or creators who don't want to get doxed just eat the copyright infringements, essentially. The other option is to go through a lawyer, and that is the expensive option. But the lawyer will act as a middleman proxy, so the lawyer's information will get sent to the other person instead of your information. So it will be the lawyer's name and mailing address and stuff, and not yours. Then it adds, "Point 3 on slide 11 is insane. I get that this is most likely made because big companies are suing them, but as a small artist, I'm basically effed. All of this honestly demotivated me, and on slide 12 is me ranting at my weakest moment." And again, this is point 13. Be aware that if you knowingly materially misrepresent that material or activity on the app or website is infringing on your copyright and or related rights, you may be held reliable for damages, including costs and attorney fees, according to the provisions of applicable laws, rules, regulations, or practices. And Artie writes, "Yeah, I kind of had a weak moment yesterday when I asked myself, what's the point? I struggled to make one drawing for several hours, and these people just generate so many images in a span of a few days. I got so insecure about my art. I was legit thinking the generated slop looked better than my art will ever be. The models are unfortunately getting better. They got correct hands and everything. I know it's all polished turd, but it was really effing me up." This honestly sucks. I feel so bad for OP, because imagine having a OC you've spent so long developing for a beautiful creative work you made, your webtoon, Look, they've been posting so many art pieces, so many beautiful art pieces all across their page. And then somebody made an AI model using your art. That is so violating. And the top comment says, the AI version looks so ass compared to your drawing. Yours looks more raw, if you get what I mean. Plus, you have your own art style, where the AI just uses the same style for every piece of art it copies. I feel sorry for you. Edit, changed slop style to art style because you all have a point. And another commenter responds, the worst part is that the shitty slop style is a genuine art style that has been stolen and is now seen as the AI style. So people who still draw in that very popular style get their stuff called AI or have their art stolen by AI because bros find it to be a pleasing style. And another commenter adds, in reply, copyright law in the US allows for use of a pseudonym, pen, name, or alias. I'm not a lawyer, but you should most definitely be able to have the copyrighted work removed without providing your real identity. I had a similar case with one of those archive sites. What happened was the site didn't honor my robots.txt rules and scraped my copyrighted content. On that particular site, I used a pseudonym as the author, so as such sent the DMCA request as that identity. The content was removed as per request. Because of privacy concerns, I maintain a PO box that has both my legal name and pseudonym associated with it, as well as a second SIM on my phone. Regarding the number, I set the outbound caller ID for the secondary number to my pseudonym. You might also look at simplelogin.io for anonymized email addresses. I hope you can get it resolved while maintaining your privacy. On a side note, if it were me, I would include in the DMCA demand the removal of any and all content that depicts your original copyrighted works. Other commenters were making fun of the "Okay Fins, I look curse you." They were also suggesting the artist should in the future glaze and use a nightshade on their work to try to go and screw up the AI. And other people were also complimenting the art and saying how beautiful it is. And OP adds, oh my god, thank you everyone for the overwhelming support. It really means a lot to me, even if I can't reply to everyone. Thank you for the great ideas, like the pen name and using nightshade and glaze. I'm gonna try to do what I can. AI art would be nothing without real artists. I'm really sorry to what OP had to go through, and hopefully with this, people can band together and support actual real artists. But what I'm also genuinely concerned about beyond just this is the fact that there are so many different models on this site. And maybe this is just me being a newbie, right? Because I'm discovering the site for the first time. But it's kind of like, if it happens to one, it will happen to a lot. Who else's OCs and artwork that this site has trained on and have had their copyright unfortunately taken without them even knowing? Because unless somebody noticed it and pointed it out to you, how would you know? So again, I'll have the original artist linked down below, their Instagram and their webtoon if you would like to go and check them out. And please show them all the love they deserve. This is a sad, sucky video though. I hate talking about this person's art got stolen. It feels bad, man. If you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there for streamers and creators like emotes and overlays. I also have a coffee with free resources like a free sponsorship guide, and I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch y'all there after I get my wisdom teeth removed because it will be tomorrow. Well, by the time the video is up, it would be gone, or in another video. Peace.